Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you've joined me here this week for your weekly reading, December 1st to the 7th. So first of all, I want to welcome each and every one of you, whether you're new or returning to my channel. I truly am grateful for you sharing your time and your energy here with me. So thank you. Now, before we get into the depths of your reading, I really want to mention the full moon in Gemini that is happening on December 4th. This really illuminates conversations, ideas, and choices. It is a very powerful time to speak your truth, maybe clear the air, and try and stay open to new perspectives while allowing yourself to let go of the old stories that no longer match who you are becoming. So it's a very powerful full moon. Time to release things in your life. That's what full moons are about, so that we can begin a new chapter. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. We're going to gather that angel number and message and reveal it at the end of the reading. That one wanted to come out, like it really wanted to come out. That one I'm going to read, and this is the one we're going to read at the end. They have a very important number for you, Scorpio, so I really want you to pay a close attention to 3333. Threes in general are about creativity and communication. It's about joy, self-expression, social connections, and expansion. This has a lot to do with your social skills. There's a lot of hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. So the problems that you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put your captivating energy and inspirational personality. It's time to put to use, your captivating energy and inspirational personality, and just don't let your ego get the best of you. Little words of wisdom there. And I think it's because there is more luck. And when I say luck, what I really think they're trying to express is that it's almost like the wheel of fortune. You know, the wheel goes up sometimes, and the wheel, of course, goes full circle. So sometimes we feel like it's at sort of the down spout of things, but it looks like things are actually starting to turn upwards for you. Hence why it's saying maintain your enthusiasm and your optimism. So something certainly is turning around for you. Let's start your reading off with your angel message. It's the message the angels want to share with you before we get into all of the cards. That one I'm going to leave because it wanted to come out. But let's see if there's anything else. That might be the one. They want you to have two. So let's read the first one here. It says number 30. Interesting. It's also a 3 in numerology. It says step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear, and it's time to share your wisdom. Interesting. Okay, so the message, you have a message. There's something that you need to share. This is a great time with that full moon in Gemini to be speaking your truth. And you certainly have something that needs to be said. And then you got number 37. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you, so have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. So that's a specific message for some of you that maybe have been feeling a little bit like you've been juggling your finances a little bit. It looks like something of abundance is coming in for you there. Could have a lot to do with the luck that's sort of coming in as well. All right, we're going to get your energies here. Actually, before we do that, let's get your main energy. We're going to do that with the major arcana cards. So let's find out what the main energy is for you this week. And this is for Scorpio. Thank you. And you got Temperance. Divine timing. Perfect timing. Angel of balance. The Temperance is balancing all of that out. I think it has a lot of healing with this Temperance card as well. I'm feeling like that has sort of been part of your path in this past few weeks. But the Temperance card is finally figuring out what it takes to bring that peace, balance, and harmony in your life. And I feel like you are speaking your truth. And I do believe that you are feeling more optimistic. And if you aren't yet, I feel like the sun is going to shine on you and you're going to start feeling your energy levels start to pick up, because there is some sort of abundance that's coming in for you. And when we start to feel that abundance, it makes feeling balance in our life that much smoother. I think there's a transition happening in your life that's bringing you a sense of calm and contentment. And this is the timing. This is a very important time. This is going to be a very transformational week, I think, for you as well. Let's also get your energy cards here. We're using the wisdom of the Oracle. Just one or two cards here from you, Spirit, with regards to the beautiful sign Scorpio. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you have lots of messages for Scorpio, don't you? All right, we're going to put that one at the bottom. All right, we've got lots of cards here, so let's get through them. We've got number 27, exchanging gifts. All right, maybe there could be a gift that you're exchanging, especially with welcoming abundance into your life. Now, that doesn't just need to be, I mean, I know it says that it's helping to heal your financial challenges. There could be a gift of some sort coming your way. And maybe that is in the form of your luck changing as well. Exchanging gifts can be reciprocated as well. So not only you just giving something, but also receiving something back as well. So this could be a very prosperous time for you. It is the season of a lot of holidays, religious celebrations. Lots of wonderful things happen in December. So it makes sense that maybe some gifts will be exchanged, but I think that they're gifts of the heart as well. I don't think they're necessarily monetary gifts. They can be for some of you, but I think it's a lot of that the emotional gifts as well. Number 24, time for a nap. Well, I wouldn't be shocked if some of you are ready for a nap. There's been a lot of things happening as when we look back at the readings from the past few weeks. You've had a lot of things going on, and really this is just the universe reminding you that it's okay to take some time out for yourself, and it's okay for you to reboot. And I think that this is a time. This might be the week where you gain, it really is of great importance for you to care for yourself. Get that extra sleep in. Get that extra few minutes. It will do wonders for your energy levels, for sure. And number 52, mending. And that is all to do with forgiveness, acceptance, healing, happiness, finding that joy, reconnecting and, discovering what that happiness is for you. There's a lot of things that are mending. And with that mending that's happening, I think that it's allowing you to release something that helps you, again, get the rest that you need. It helps you nurture yourself. And in turn, those gifts that are being exchanged it is a gift as well in itself. At the base of the reading, you have number 42, chop wood. Well, no wonder you're in need for a time for a nap and for the mending. You've been working so hard, cleaning things up, decluttering your emotions, decluttering your life, and you've been really putting a lot of hard work into every single aspect of your life. You could be with your family, with your friends, with social connections. Again, the social skills there. Really trying to bring that peace and balance to absolutely every element of your life. That's a lot of hard work. This is the week for you to receive the gift of nurturing you. All right, let's now get into your tarot cards. We're going to do 3 rows of 2. Beginning, middle, end of week, but I do want you to just use your own intuition when it comes to it as well, okay? So let's start with those first 2 cards. This is for Scorpio. First 2 cards here that you'd like to share. Thank you. Looks like some new emotional beginnings here. Lots of emotions going on here, Scorpio. We just went through on the 19th or 20th, depending on, of course, where you're located, the new moon in your own sign, Scorpio. So lots of transformations only about a week or a week and a half ago. So, I think that you are going through like an emotional reboot, hence why it's that time for a nap. I feel like the Page of Cups is almost a gift in itself because it's the gift of some sort of new feelings. It's almost like you're feeling all of this. It's almost like a renewal of feelings. The Page of Cups, again, both of these cards, the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, are very yin energy, meaning they're very soft-spoken energy. They're very loyal, honest, loving. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of intuition here as well. So following your heart, all right, if there's choices or decisions you need to make, following your heart. And you could find that your inner voice is really speaking loud and clear to you as well. Now, the Queen of Cups is very much in alignment with Scorpio energy as well. It can be. It's a water sign, and we don't go by gender. So I just feel like it's just a little bit more, it almost feels like a very caring energy. There could be somebody new entering your life here, the Page of Cups, and it could be somebody who really enjoys, are more emotional, all right? They're more on the emotional side. And in fact, it could be somebody who is also a water sign. So if not Scorpio like you, they could be Pisces or Cancer. Let's get your clarifying card for the Page of Cups. Oh yeah, there's an offer of love for some of you for sure, or a proposal of some sort. Now you've got the Knight of Cups. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. All we're missing is the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups can be an offer or a proposal of some sort. And it's something new, okay? So it's something new that's coming in. It's somebody with a message as well. This could be a messenger. Now, Knights traditionally are pretty fast-paced. They move pretty quickly. So I feel like something might be coming in quickly with regards to an emotional experience. Maybe it's something to do with something that you're planning, like a new phase in your life where you are really putting all your heart and soul into it. It could be a proposal that will be worth definitely taking a look at because it matches your emotions at this time as well. And it could very well be a proposal of love. All right, let's get to the Queen of Cups. Let's see what the clarifier is with that Queen of Cups for the beautiful sign Scorpio. And you've got the Sun. I'm loving to see this for you right now. The Sun card number 19, there is definitely something emotionally. It's like you're overjoyed with emotions. There certainly is a new feeling coming into play here for you. And it's something that, there's something being offered. Again, it could be your dream job, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but there certainly is a lot of love and positivity going on here. I think that the Sun card shows that your energy levels are elevated. Something is of great success here because the Sun card is the most positive card in all of the deck. So again, it's really showing that you are moving into much more abundant times. And it really does match the energy here of the welcome abundance into your life. The abundance doesn't necessarily always have to be financial. It can be in the way, in many other ways as well. Let's get the next two cards. See what's happening here for you, Scorpio. Next two cards, please. One and one more. Thank you. It's happy to see that you're moving away from any difficulties. You've got the Four of Coins and you've got the Six of Swords. Four of Coins, holding on tightly to things in your life. Some of you are just, you've created a certain sense of, you've established a certain sense of stability in your life. And this card isn't saying that you need to let that go, but you could be playing things a little too safe. Maybe you're playing a little things too safe with your emotions. Maybe you need to open up. Maybe this is a proposal that you should somewhat take a look at. Don't dismiss it right away. See what it has to offer. And if it matches your energy, if it matches your vision, then maybe it's time to take a little bit of those restraints off, allow yourself to open up a little bit more. And with the Six of Swords underneath, it really shows that you're moving in a beautiful direction here. It is moving on. It is the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, Scorpio. So let's now review and clarify this Four of Coins. Let's find out there. We've got the Nine of Swords, feeling a little bit of anxiety. Well, the anxiety comes from having to release that control, isn't it? Sometimes it's hard to do that. But I think that also it's realizing and understanding that in order for transformations to truly take place, you have to release something. And it's really just releasing, what you need to release is the fears and the anxieties. They're all in your head. This is not something that is actually happening. It really is more, kind of playing havoc on your mind. But you're moving away from things, right? You're moving on. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The light is certainly illuminated with the sunshine right there. And then you got the Three of Cups. There's something to celebrate, absolutely, Scorpio. And it could have something to do with love as well. But, overall, what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is that you are moving to much calmer shores. The obstacles, challenges that you have been facing, you know, it's almost as if, you know what, you've got your back turned to it now because you've already dealt with it or you're dealing with it. And it's not, you know, it's not part of the next chapter. And the Three of Cups is really a beautiful, warm celebration. It's celebrating love. It's celebrating life. It's celebrating joy with the people who mean the most. All right, so very important. Let's get the last two cards here for you. We've got 1 and 2, something for your long term there. Three of Swords. Three of Swords is the hurt or the healing. It is, and that could be where the anxiety is. You're holding on to something. You know, I feel like you are trying to move away and into like cleaner shores, brighter shores. The Three of Swords is still, your heart still is pierced by something. Could have something to do with somebody in your life, the King of Pentacles. The Kings are more mature. It could be more of a mature energy or person. There's no gender with the cards. So you could be trying to really, again, mend and heal from this. And I really, truly believe this is a healing energy. I feel like that you are finding figuring out what it is to bring that into your life. The King of Pentacles is really celebrating things long term. It is about maybe welcoming some of that abundance, maybe releasing some of those financial burdens off of your shoulders as well. Let's get the clarifiers first for that Three of Swords. You've got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands really shows that I almost feel like you're protecting your heart here with the Nine of Wands. So you could be setting some boundaries in your life so that you protect yourself from hurt. And, you know, healthy boundaries can actually create healthier relationships. And for any of you that have felt that your heart has been broken in some aspect of your life, and it doesn't have to be something major, it can be something very, very slight. It will be different for each of you. I feel with the Nine of Wands, it really shows how strong you are. And that even though your heart can be broken sometimes, you bounce back, you're resilient, and you don't let it stand in your way. You continue to keep going for what you want, no matter what. And that shows a lot of strength and courage. Let's get the King of Pentacles. Let's find out what that King of Pentacles is. Oops. And you've got the Two of Wands. So there could certainly be a path opening up for you, almost like a choice or decision that might be required on your part. I feel like the plans that you are making are plans that now need to, you have to put action behind the plan. The Two of Wands with the King of Pentacles shows that a path is certainly opening up. Are you going to turn left? Are you going to turn right? And it looks like it's something that could have to do with a long-term goal. So maybe you're picking a new path with your work, with your job, with your career. You could be looking at other financial investments, other financial plans that can actually solidify a lot of success and stability for you long-term. I feel like that you may have had a disappointment in the past, but you are still going for something, meaning that you're not letting that consume you. You're going to throw ideas out there. You're going to continuously keep striving for what it is you want to implement in your life, which is the Two of Wands. It's like you already know what you want. It's just a matter of having the motivation and keeping up the momentum to keep moving and making a choice. You know, and because I think it's something that it's not something that's just quick and easy. This is something that really will affect you long term. All right, lots of messages for you this week, Scorpio. Remember, the Sun card will basically override everything else in the reading, meaning that the Sun is very positive. So even though there are elements of this reading that show, the Three of Swords or the Nine of Swords, this is a healing energy as well. It's also a very optimistic, an optimistic reading. So nice to see that for you this week for sure. These are some special messages that the angels want to share with you, and I really want to get one more. So I'm going to go through the deck one more time, and there we go. And you I'm actually going to read this one first. It says, you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. And I think that has a lot to do with the Three of Swords. Forgive. Yeah. So sometimes it is about forgiving, and maybe if it's setting some healthy boundaries to move on, because this is what's going to set you free. And then it says, you need to bet on yourself and take chances and reach your dreams because you've got this. And that's about letting go a little bit. You know, you're holding on so tightly, but bet on yourself and take a little bit of a chance. It will release that anxiety because there's dreams that you are in the midst of accomplishing here. You're reaching those dreams and that you've got this. Beautiful. All right, let's look at your numbers. We know that threes are a huge part of your path. So I really want you to keep 3333 as an important number. But most of all, we're going to take a look at the number here. They want you to hold your vision, 1551. Manifestations, abundance, money, dreams. Okay, so it's, sorry, money, dreams. I said it together, but it's money and dreams. So it kind of shows sort of the abundance that's coming into your life to release some financial hiccups, and then reaching your dreams because you've got this. This is kind of showing all of that. Vision and prosperity. It says focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes that you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all of your might, which you're doing with that Nine of Wands. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So hold that vision, 1551. I want to thank you so very much, Scorpio, for joining me for your reading this week. I hope that it resonates. Please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing, and most of all, leave those beautiful comments. I truly appreciate it. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.